Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD, with me in the studio today is Tort. Say hi, Tort.
Hi, Tort.
And today we're playing Project Cars.
Oh, you noticed me sneak in then, Dan?
Yes, I did. And we are taking the Zonda R on a 10-lap race around Donington Park, otherwise known as Derby GP. And we are in a multi-class race against 37 other cars, which is why we've just had the really good start there. The other cars at the front here are the GT3 cars, so we're a GT3 as well, technically speaking.
Yeah. That was a good start.
Now let's explain a bit about Tort before we get too far into the race. Tort doesn't do racing games. He does very good co-commentary, which is why I've invited him to join me here today, because he might be able to fill in the gaps that I will leave.
Okay, yeah. I will basically talk non-stop and people will hear my droning voice. They will enjoy it. You will enjoy informed consumer aid. Oh, in ninth.
Yes.
In practice that was a challenge, but we were much better this time.
Yes, we've got used to the handling of the car. The Zonda R, your favourite car actually in this game.
Yeah.
That we know. Oh shoot, that was our fault.
Well, I do like cars I recognise from Top Gear.
Yes, Top Gear is a big influence. But the Zonda R is your favourite car, which is why we're using it. And also Donington Park was a request from one of my viewers.
Oh, right.
Which is why we're using Donington. And thinking of requests, the next track will be at Spa. Mr. Matthew Barraclough, you can stop asking now for Spa. Seriously, last 3 videos always put Spa, racing Spa, racing Spa. Oh, yeah, I'm going to. If you actually enable your Google Plus account so I can reply to you and tell you, yes mate, I've seen your request. I acknowledge your request, but I would like to do your request. But I've got all these other requests to do first. But yes, next one's to Spa.
I'm pretty sure, even though you've told him, he's still going to request now.
Possibly.
But does that mean the car you're going to be taking around Spa is up for requesting grabs?
Yes, if people want to request the car for Zonda. The Zonda?
Yeah, that was my request.
At Spa, Spa Francorchamps. Feel free to leave it in the comments. The one with the most votes wins, and we'll take that around.
Yeah.
Although keep it semi-sensible. I don't want to take a Formula Ford around Spa or a go-kart. Oh shit, done breaking long ago.
Well, it doesn't seem to have hurt you too much.
No.
It's done 6. We
have set the damage down to visual. Okay, he turned in on us, I think, or did we just damage the naughty and put our car alongside? I think we were naughty. Oh, ow!
Well, everybody likes seeing cars smashed up, and one thing this game does do is amazing graphics.
It does, especially when the cars get damaged like we do. That's a request for a future video. Someone's asked to show off the damage modelling.
Ah. They don't think you've done it enough already. Most of the videos, all your early videos of this, you always ended it with the car crashed in a tree. But, you could, not quite. You made one position.
Around the outside here.
Yeah. They're all bunched up there, you can possibly take the whole pack.
Or not quite.
But
that means that we're slowing them all down, he's a different class, isn't it?
Ah. So in some ways, multi-class giving you a bit of an advantage then.
Well, we're the higher class. I don't think there's any options yet to be a lower class. On that note, I'm actually thinking of checking out the career mode at some point. What do you think of that?
Ah, well, that could be a cool series to watch. If the career mode is any good as the graphics, then it's going to be amazing.
Well, you start in karting and you work your way up through to... Well, at the moment I've only seen the Formula side, the single-seater side of the ladder. I don't know if there's a GT side. It'd be nice if there is.
That sounds like it could be really cool. Because like, obviously in Formula games you just tend to do your career mode for your team, and you're just trying to progress up the tables and whatnot. But
it's no actual career as such, is there?
Yeah, actually going from karting, like, and attracting like somebody to take you on further. That sounds kind of cool.
I don't know if there's that actual sponsorship angle of it.
Oh, right.
I think it's just you've done so good at karting, now you can move up to the next one. But I suppose you can introduce a degree of soft roleplay to it if you really wanted to make it more interesting for yourself.
Well, you know what I'm like. I'm a role player at heart.
Yes, you are. Which is why you're not a racing driver.
True, which is strange I'm here. But I am. So.
Well, some would argue I'm not a racing driver either. I'm not going to disagree.
Well, we cover a lot of bases of the Tuxedos. We're very broad gamers in that way.
Yes. Some are broader than others, some are worse than others.
Oh dear. Well, stick me in a racing game and you'll see fairly quickly that I'm not a racer. I still haven't quite worked out the thinking that slows down. Just all the power! All the time.
You'd like Flat Out and Wreckfest then. They're all about just putting your foot down and getting past.
Yeah, I've seen you have some fun in Wreckfest. That's been interesting to watch. But one difference between Wreckfest and this, like, Wreckfest has put damage physics in it, but it's mapped to the model in a weird way, in that the driver is considered part of the car and is damaged.
Super defaults, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's damaged in the same way. Whereas in this, like they've put a lot of effort into make it as realistic as possible, which looks amazing.
Yep. Go through. Too early.
A load of back markers there.
Yes, we're on lap 4 and we're lapping people already.
Definitely a lot better than last time. I don't think I saw any back markers last time.
To keep it relevant, Tort, people don't know what happened last time.
True, sorry. Practice didn't exist. Never mind. But no.
Oh, bit of understeer there, my fault. That's the thing that I can say about the handling of this game. If it does go wrong, it does feel like it's my fault rather than a handling flaw within the game.
No, well, admittedly that's something you can comment on more than me. Like, it just basically means to me, if I was behind the wheel, then I would be going in circles, probably.
Yes, and it would be your fault for the shit. It's the point I'm trying to make.
True. Which is why I tend to do more arcadey races.
Yeah, what's that one me and you played on the Wii?
Oh, Excite Truck.
That was good. That was good fun.
The first time we played Excite Truck, like you were absolutely shocked and horrified because you were beating me, like in terms of you were like coming first. However, I was beating you on points because that game was all about doing tricks and
that's how you won the game. You got points.
Yeah.
They didn't care whether you came first or not. But you got some points for coming first.
Yeah.
So what my thing was, I used to go win the race and then let you do all your tricks and see if you beat me. Oh my god, that way. We're about to lose P4. We have lost P4.
Oh dear. I'm pretty sure we can make it up. We've got like half the race left. So.
I almost had the top 3 inside.
You can do it!
You can do it! Do it!
That was a sweet move.
So yeah, like I do have a little bit of history with you guys and racing games, specifically Formula 1. If you want me to tell that story.
The end about the front wing army.
The front wing army.
Oh, the front wing army. Go for it.
Yeah. Although in this one, like you've got no front wing for me to comment on. Yeah, in his early days of YouTube, when him and Watson were just starting out, and they had just a F1 career just between the two of them, back before Codemasters shit so much that they couldn't play a game. They would always post their videos, and I'd enjoy watching them because it felt like when I was watching F1 with my dad. So, but to let them know that I'd watched the whole thing, I do a little commentary in the comments on everything that happened in the game. But being the role player that I am, I do it from the perspective. I put a little story on it, and MoD wasn't as good then as he is now.
That's not saying much, mate. Look at me. I stuffed it twice in a lap.
Well, if you can imagine it, MoD was worse back then, and it was very easy to break your front wing in that game. And so, considering MoD was consistently doing this throughout the videos, I decided that obviously he was thwarting an evil nemesis that was the front wing army, and so
Front wing army.
yeah. It got to the point apparently that every week you'd look forward to my my comments. But,
I look forward to any and all comments, my friend.
well, true.
Apart from the negative ones that say you're shit and they explain why you're shit.
Yeah, you don't like comments that say you shit. Otherwise, you wouldn't hang out with tuxedos.
Constructive criticism is where I'm at.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I gave that up when Watson accused me of being the front wing.
On that note,
leader.
people, on that note, if you've actually come here looking for some good racing, you've come to the wrong channel.
But if you've come here for entertainment, then that's really what this channel is all about.
You're going to pull your hair out screaming at somebody going, no, why did you do that? This is the right channel.
Hurling abuse at the screen. It's all, all the time.
But I do it because it's fun. Oh shit.
Well, piece it. Oh. You've got a chance here. Oh, right not.
P5.
Yes.
I've lucked these guys again.
You've got 3 laps to make it to the podium. I reckon you can do it.
I don't think so. They're all the way over, just going over the start finish line now, I reckon. The dots on the map need to be different colours depending on what class you are or even what lap you are. I reckon it's possible. It would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would be helpful.
Definitely.
Well, you never know. Maybe the creator will stumble across this video and think, yes, that's a good idea. It's happened to you before.
Yes. Some of the smaller devs do enjoy watching my videos because I do actually try to give some feedback as to what's right or what's wrong with the game. For example, one I played recently, Starship Rubicon. I mentioned there was no dead zone controls for joypads. The joypad integration was rather poorly implemented, and they took that on board. And I can hear there's going to be in the next patch.
Now, I know this occasionally frustrates you because I've heard you angrily talk about it. But how do you feel like preference over controller, steering wheel?
Never used a steering wheel.
Oh really?
Apart from a £10 piece of shite I had for a Dreamcast release.
Ah right.
But that actually brings me nicely to, if anybody is going to comment, MoD, you need to get yourself a steering wheel, save your fucking breath. Or fingers in this case. I do not want to get a steering wheel. 10 seconds to the car in front, we're not going to make that back up. But, yeah, steering wheel. I don't have the money for a good one. This is the Logitech G27, which is about £200. And I don't have the space for one, either to use it, or to put it away afterwards. So if somebody can, solve that conundrum for me, both the money and the storage issue, then please, by all means, get me a G27 and somewhere to stuff it, and I'll bloody well use one on one of these videos. And then you can all stop saying, MoD, it's not the controller, you actually do suck.
Well, when some of the earliest racing games I played was back on the Amiga, so therefore, like, I was using a joystick, which is a strange notion for some. But like, I've never massively been a joypad gamer, especially when it comes to PC games. I'm pretty much always keyboard and mouse. But I have found one or two that do like twin stick shooters. Do tend to go better with a joypad. Like that Beat Hazard we played together once.
That's amazing fun.
It is.
That's also multiplayer.
It is.
You know what I'm thinking?
I'm not sure how well it worked for YouTube though, because copyright and
I don't have
music.
adverts on at the moment, it's okay.
Ah, fair enough.
Anyway, keep it to Project Cars.
Yes! Sorry! Driving! Corners! Well done.
I'm not doing too bad this particular lap.
I think, from the way it's looking, you're going to hold P5, definitely.
I'm 3 seconds ahead of the car behind. Go and look at see where the P5 is?
Yeah.
I've got a red arrow pointing up and a green arrow pointing down. I'm ahead of 2.5 now. To the guy behind, but 9 seconds to the guy in front. More driving like that, please, MoD. Why can't the car behave like that more often? 8 seconds to the guy in front. We're not going to catch him.
Well, last lap. So your main goal now for this last lap is just to hold on to your position then?
Yes. Bring it home. And I missed what Stingy said then. That's worth mentioning. This is the Stig doing the commentary on this, the original Stig.
Really?
Yes, Ben Collins.
I have no idea what he sounds like, and I'm pretty sure nobody cared. It's like the whole point of the Stig was we never heard his voice.
Yeah, but he was also a good racing driver.
Ah, fair enough.
Until he realised he couldn't actually cash in on being the Stig, unlike Clarkson couldn't cash in on him being the Stig, so he got a bit pissed off with it and sold the story. And then the BBC sacked him.
I can kind of see it from his point of view, but yeah, I can also understand why they'd be pissed off.
Did you know Jeremy Clarkson gets paid £1 million per show?
I actually didn't. I don't look into that kind of thing.
And nor do I, but it's just one of those things that crops up.
Yeah.
But whereas Stiggy Boy got paid, fucking oh, 2 seconds to the car in front of it. It's just popped up.
Oh!
3 seconds. That's him going to the hairpin, I think.
You could possibly nab 4th.
No, not now. I went in too deep to the hairpin. All I can do is close the gap and head to the back.
Maybe I'm setting our sights too high, I don't know. But shoot for the sky.
That's 4th, that was 4th. Oh, lap invalidated. But
oh well, you still gave it a good go.
I did.
But yeah, considering an ex-Stig is on the commentary, I think it'd be cool if they could somehow get hold of Top Gear track.
That would be fun, but I don't think it'll happen somehow, unfortunately.
Tis a shame.
Anyway, check it out. We're only 30 seconds behind the leader there.
Nice.
And we were GT1X apparently. We were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th in class out of 7, and the rest were GT3s, I'm guessing. Oh, there was a GT1X there. And GT5s. GT5s would be the ones who were lapping all the time, I'm guessing. Because I didn't
makes
see
sense.
many cars. It keeps popping up to the top for some reason.
It has a mind of its own.
It does. Alright, let's view the replay.
Cool.
Just for a few
Replay.
minutes, we're going to look at the replay.
We can even have an awesome cinematic camera.
We can. That start could have been better covered, I think. And I'm going to change my angle for no reason. That's what I wanted.
There. The guys at home, now it's like you're watching it on TV.
Almost.
Except the producers, for some reason, really focus on this some twat in a Zonda.
Yeah. GT1X class. I didn't know that was a particular class. I'll have to look into more of what classes are actually in this. So supposedly there's a GT5, there's a GT3. There's no GT5 in real life as far as I'm aware. There's GT3. There used to be a GT4, but now there's GT3 Pro-Am, which is a mix of professionals and amateurs.
Right. Okay.
The whole idea of Pro-Am is to mix professionals and amateurs in the same cars.
Right.
And each driver is generally graded on whether they're gold, silver or bronze.
Yeah.
And they usually say that you can only have, you have to have 1 bronze driver in a car, or you can only have 1 gold driver or 1 silver.
Interesting.
Verily. Oh, that was a really bad first lap where I didn't use my brakes at all. I remember that now.
You got the hang of it in the end, though.
Yes. But can I just point out again, with the Zonda, when it comes around this corner, you see a beautiful view inside its bodywork. It's like they've properly modelled every aspect of this car. Look inside there, you've got the exhaust and the suspension and everything in there.
Yeah, if you can say anything about this game, it's that it's fucking beautiful.
And look at the stadium there, the paddock even, it's individually modelled people, the buildings are properly made, grandstands have got actual detail to them.
Yeah.
I'll probably draw a line at saying there's individual blades of grass. I reckon they're doing the old sprite trick with that one, where they draw a sprite and it sort of magically faces you no matter which direction you turn.
Well, yes, but you've got to give them leeway somewhere.
Yes. And does it actually matter? Not overly. Still looks gorgeous.
I mean, the only time the graphics have kind of been a bit, oh, okay, immersion braking, is when you crashed into a tree, but they're not really intending for you to crash into a tree.
No, it's very true. But I'm very happy with how that race went in the end. We could have got P4 if we'd not made so many mistakes. All my fault, guys, because I don't practice with this game often enough. Completely my fault. And also, look at the way the car's twitching and bobbing. Its suspension is way too... Well, there's no point in looking at there, but when we go into a proper section, the suspension's too soft.
Yeah, yeah. Is that something you can fiddle with?
Yes.
I know you like to settle your cars.
There are so many setup options in this game, it's unreal.
Yeah, I get lost when it comes to stuff like that.
I want to see a proper overtake. As in us overtaking somebody, not us being overtaken. Come on.
It'll be coming up soon.
Yes.
Because you did make
Here.
your way through fairly quickly.
I don't even know what position we're at this point.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember they weren't slow here when we went around the outside, didn't we? Tried to.
A fair few of your overtakes were just overtaking like big packs. He's just driving along with a cone, because, you know.
That was almost a clean pass there. But yes, I think we can call that it now, Tort.
Okay.
Thank you very much for joining me at this video, sir. It's been an absolute pleasure having you in the studio with me.
Well, I always try. You know I do.
And thank you very much at home for watching this. I do hope you enjoyed this. Again, I must reiterate the fact that I'm not a great driver. I don't pretend to be. And if you're coming here expecting me to be the world's best driver and you're going to tell me I'm shit and I need to improve, well, you're wasting your fucking time. I don't give a shit. But seriously though, I do hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching. Dream big, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget, next race is at Spa. Leave your request for car in the comments. The one with the most comments. There you go. The one with the most comments. Or thumbs up on the comment, you know.
Yeah.
We'll figure it
thumbs
out.
up thing. Because otherwise you're going to get loads of comments to the same thing.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway. Dream big, guys. See you next time for some more Project Cars. Bye-bye.
Bye.